Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel. A very good day to you guys all out there, wherever you are, around the globe, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, or right here in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, you are highly welcome to this Sunday special edition. A lot is in the news. I've taken my time to load this video, so don't go anywhere. Make sure you watch it to the end. Yes, make sure you watch this video to the end, exclusively for you. So much news out there today. It's been Sunday, but I don't want you to be in a hurry to go, because even Nigeria preview right here on this channel. Nigeria versus DR Congo. Will Nigeria make it to the intercontinental playoff? It's very possible. Will DR Congo make it to the intercontinental playoff and to the World Cup? Well, it is possible. It is possible, but hey, Nigeria tonight, it's your game. Let's wait and see. We will delve into the preview proper in this video. So don't go anywhere. Like the video, share the video. And wherever you are watching me from, remember to like, comment. Let me hear from you in the comment section. And yet, if you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. I am not too sure, but I'll see if we can go live, during the game, Nigeria, DR Congo. Maybe watch along will do. We will see. We will see what will happen. It's going to be late, 3 a.m. where I am. 3 a.m. You can imagine. So if I have to go live, we will see what God will do. Guys, quickly, let's go straight into the item. We have a lot to talk about. Don't go anywhere. Watch it to the end. Chelsea are close to announcing a new front of shirt sponsor. Finally, the Oracle deal. Yes, Oracle. The software producing company, Oracle, deal is reportedly tied to a broader investment by Cleric Capital. And the deal is expected to last until the end of the current season. No wonder it has taken so much time. It has taken so much time, almost half of the season, before this deal is about to be announced. But look, we should have taken this deal long ago. Half love is always better than none. Right now, we are not getting a full deal, even not the amount we are expecting. But finally, we have agreed to go in to the end of the season. So let's wait and see what will happen. It is about to happen. Front of shirt sponsor is going to be Oracle. And it is tied to broader issues. So it's likely to be tied to other, maybe the under 19, the under 23s, and the women. I'm not too sure yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Now, the truth of the matter is that no, I'm not surprised how this has turned out. But it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. That is how I see it, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Ancelotti and Estaval. Ladies and gentlemen, Estaval once again has produced another miracle for Brazil. Yes, and Ancelotti has spoken about the guy, the young guy. He said Estaval has incredible amount of talent. According to Ancelotti, the Brazilian national team coach says that Estaval has an incredible amount of talent. It's a surprise that at this level, at his age, he is good at finishing. He is good at finishing. Yes, has a lot of magic, and he works very hard. He works very hard. This is what Ancelotti said. He said, I can say this in quotes, with Estaval, Brazil have got a guaranteed future. This is what Coach Ancelotti said about Estaval. He said, with Estaval, Brazil have a guaranteed future. Ladies and gentlemen, I've seen somewhere, someone commented on X, Twitter, that players like Estaval should be signed by Real Madrid. They don't know why Real Madrid didn't sign him and Chelsea was able to secure him. They are not. Look, you forgot that Real Madrid, they don't know how to scout players. So usually, when the player has already gotten there, then they will now come and take him away. Almost half of Real Madrid current squad are free agents. You know that. Start from Mbappe. Ladies and gentlemen, Estaval actually did well. He scored a goal and gave an assist for Brazil against Senegal yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, Jamie Gittins has become the latest Chelsea injury worry of this international break. Jamie Gittins, yeah. He played for the England under-21s, and he limped off during the game. He limped off during the game against Republic of Ireland. I just hope that it's not that serious, because Garnacho alone at that left wing, Tariq George, yes, I still cannot trust fully Tariq George. Going forward, we have a game against Burnley after the international break. We have Barcelona, then we have Arsenal. So I hope the limping was just a precautionary measure the player tried to take. I'm rushing this because we have to go straight away into Nigeria preview. Nigeria DR Congo injury. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, my country Ghana have done something great that I'm really amazed about in terms of player treatment. During the game against Japan, one notable player who is also new to the squad, yes, Abu Francis, got injured, and we are pleased to confirm that Abu Francis has successfully undergone a surgery in Japan. Yeah, Ghana FA, this time around, Ghana government, they tried. They didn't just let the player on his own to go and face his club, and then it became an issue at the club. The club will bear all the expenses and everything. No. The Ghana FA and the government, they've taken it up. They made sure the player was given one of the best treatments in Japan. Now, he said, we are pleased to confirm that Abu Francis has successfully undergone surgery in Japan following his injury against Japan. Ladies and gentlemen, and that's the picture there you can see on your screen at the hospital bed. The coach and some technical staff visited the player on the hospital bed. And after the surgery, you see him also walking out, with the crutches. Doctors confirmed double fracture and a tibia, and a double fracture to tibia. Doctors confirmed a double fracture to tibia and fibula, in the right leg following on-field accident with Japan's Tanoka in Friday's international friendly. So as you can see, that's the player there. He was taken to the Toyota Memorial Hospital. That's where he was treated. The game was played in a Toyota stadium. Toyota is where we know we love to drive Toyota. One of the best cars you can ever get. It doesn't give you problem. Hey, I'm doing free advert for Toyota. I hope they will come and pay me for this. Toyota Memorial Hospital, where surgery was successful. Post-op care of at least a week expected before he flies back to France, where he plies his trade. Now, constant three-way communication among medical teams of Abu Club, Toulouse FC, OEC, the GFA, and the Toyota Hospital. So both the club, the Ghana FA, and the hospital are in constant communication to know the player's current condition. In a week, he'll be given treatment for 1 week in Japan before we understand. Preliminary the diagnosis suggests Abu could return to play earlier than 6 to 8 months initially thought. Ghana will hope his form is good enough to play at the 2026 World Cup. And that is not just, the 24-year-old was visited by top black stars, like I said already there now. A senior Black Star technical team member will fly with a player from Japan to his home in France after discharge to ensure proper post-op care, wishing him speedy recovery. For me, at least for the first time, Ghana seems to be doing something right. We've not just let the player like that. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's get to the European qualifiers before we go to Nigerian preview. Let's go to the European qualifier, then quickly to Nigerian previews. Most important for me right now, Nigerian DR Congo. 3 European powerhouses are on the brink or are on the verge of not qualifying for the World Cup. 3 European powerhouses that include Italy, Germany, and Portugal. Italy, we know, for the past two World Cup, they didn't qualify. So I'm not surprised. But I would have thought by now they would have corrected many mistakes. Italy, Germany, and Portugal are on standby as of right now. Germany needs to beat Slovakia to qualify directly to the World Cup. They face each other this coming Monday, which is tomorrow. Germany, Slovakia, I see Germany going through. If it's only Slovakia they are going to meet, I see. But I know some of these Eastern European countries can be very tough. They know they are not going to make it, but they can spoil your party. Portugal needs to beat Armenia, another Eastern Europe. Portugal, they need to beat Armenia to qualify without needing to look out for other teams. Portugal will have to beat Armenia without looking at other teams, because if Portugal loses, Portugal will have to wait to see other teams who are equally on the same level with them before they can be declared winner. Qualified. Yes. So Portugal need to beat Armenia today. Today is Sunday. Today's Sunday to qualify without needing to look out for other teams. However, if they lose and Hungary wins, Hungary will qualify ahead of Portugal. So if they lose and Hungary wins, Hungary will go through. Portugal will be out. So right now, if Portugal draw and Hungary wins, Portugal goes through. Portugal right now just need a point. Now, the last but not the least here, Italy. That for me is just impossible. Unless the Italian government goes to bribe Norway, which Ellen Haaland is involved. And listen, Ellen and Norway, they have already qualified to the World Cup. So they are playing this game for nothing. And so they just need to make sure they hold Italy so that Italy doesn't beat them 10-0. Italy needs a miracle. They need to win with a 9-goal plus difference against Norway in order for Norway to not go, for them to go through. Is it possible? There's still a miracle. Otherwise, Italy will have to rely on a playoff. Now, I have heard an argument in certain contexts that European teams are going to be playing the playoffs. The European teams are not in the intercontinental play that Nigeria or DR Congo, whoever wins tonight, will go to play in with some other continental. European teams, as at my understanding, they are not involved. Nigerian fans, take it easy. You are not facing Italy. Nigerian fans, you are not facing Italy. So don't worry. As it stands right now, from my understanding, European teams are not in it. So relax. But that does not also mean that I was also seeing somewhere people say, oh, once Nigeria beat DR Congo, they are going to the World Cup. No. You are waiting until March 2023, where you're going to be playing another 2 games more. Because looking at the FIFA ranking, Nigeria will have to be on standby for the other 4 teams to play, to join Nigeria and another 1 team, which will make it 4 nations again to play before you can get through. When you win, 2 teams from that will now go through. So DR Congo game, it's a must win for Nigeria right now in order to move on. Otherwise, now, Portugal and Germany will easily qualify from this. Italy will have to meet this I don't believe it. Honduras and the likes, I don't believe Italy will be going to the playoffs that Africans are going through. I'm not too sure. I'm not 100% sure on that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not 100% on that. Okay. Quickly. Arsenal defender Gabriel was forced off with a muscular injury in Brazil's match against Senegal at the Emirates. So good news for Chelsea and a bad news for Arsenal. Are you happy about it? Somebody's injury, if you ask me. Because they are going to be meeting Chelsea in a week's time. So even if all their players, even their legs scatter, it's not really a big deal for me. But hey, Gabriel getting injury in his own stadium. And it's not just the only one. Calafiori also limped off and left camp. So Arsenal right now, things are not going well at all for Arsenal. Things are not going well for Arsenal in terms of injury in this international break. Now, quickly, we understand the healing time for muscle injuries, referring back to Abu Francis, the player that was treated in Japan. Healing time for muscle injuries depends on severity. Mild strains often heal within 1 to 3 weeks. Oh, sorry. No, this is about the Arsenal player. This is about the Arsenal player. Sorry. The Arsenal player, Gabriel. Gabriel. His injury could, last up to 1 to 3 weeks if it's a mild one. Yeah. Gabriel, Arsenal player, his injury could be cured within 1 to 3 weeks if it's a mild one. Mild strain often heal in 1 to 3 weeks. Moderate injury in 4 to 8 weeks. That's 1 month to 2 months. And a severe in 2 months to 6 months or more with a rehabilitation. For Gabriel's recent thigh and groin issue, Arsenal will assess tomorrow. No timeline yet. No timeline yet. Right? Okay, so they said rest, ice, and physio help. Okay, whatever it is, at least I'm hoping that you'll be out for. Gabriel should be out for about 4 weeks, and then Chelsea will get a job done before his return. Ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea will get a job done before Gabriel will return. Now, quickly, let's go to the preview. Nigeria DR Congo tonight, 3 p.m. right here in Africa. Nigeria going to be 7 p.m. 3 a.m. here, 3 a.m. Monday morning here, but in Africa 7 p.m. This match, I've heard many are saying that the match will be easy for Nigeria. It's going to be a tough game. This is going to be a tough game for Nigeria. I have to be very honest. Against DR Congo, they are doctor for a reason. Democratic Republic of Congo. For those of us, DR, Dr. Congo. Democratic Republic of Congo. That is DR Congo. We have 2 Congo. We have normal Congo in Africa. There are 2 Congos. Yes, we have Congo Brazzaville and we have DR Congo. DR Congo is Democratic Republic of Congo. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, they are facing Nigeria in this encounter, not by chance. They work their way out. So nobody should think that it's going to be an easy game for Nigeria. They are much more formidable than Gabon. Congo is not a small team. Most of Nigerian games against them, looking at their records, very often than not, ends with 1-0, 2-0, 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, 1-0. So this game, Nigeria need a god of football to be in it. That is my preview for you. I'm almost done with the preview, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Let me also chip in that Croatia. Croatia has finally qualified for the 2026 World Cup. Croatia. And Luka Modric is set to play in his fifth World Cup. Luka Modric set to play in his 5th World Cup again. The man does it again. He's in it again. Ladies and gentlemen, so now, Nigeria versus DR Congo, head-to-head. Recent form, last 5 games, head-to-head, last 5 games. Nigeria won 4 and lost and drew 1. Their last 5 games. Nigeria won 4 and drew 1. While DR Congo won 4 also and lost 1. What that simply means is that both teams are on form. The one that drew was almost losing. It was almost like a loss as well. You draw a match, it's almost like a loss to you. So it's the same thing. You both won 4 and Nigeria drew 1 and lost. Congo lost 1 in their last 5 games. So both teams are on form. Now, Nigeria World Cup qualifying games that were played. 6 games played by each team. 6 games. Nigeria won 4 out of the 6 and drew 2. They didn't lose any. Nigeria won 4 and drew 2. Whilst Congo won 4 and lost 2. No, Congo won 5. I beg your pardon. Congo won 5 and lost 1. Congo lost 5. For you to know that this team, it is not a team to write on easily. Congo won 5 out of the 6 and lost just 1. Whilst Nigeria won 4 and drew 2. So it means that in this World Cup qualifiers, Congo did better than Nigeria did. Congo did better. They won 5 of their games. They wouldn't have been here if not for the way the game, the system, the route to the qualification was. If it's another a normal format, Congo would have been through. Congo would have been through. Because they won 5 out of 6, lost only 1. Ladies and gentlemen, that is their qualification form to this current competition. Now, I'm running up. Expectations in tonight's game. I know Nigeria is fully prepared. Likewise, Congo is fully prepared. But on a balance of probability, I see this game ending in penalty. Yeah. I see this game ending in penalty. The best team wins tonight. Nigeria, DR Congo. I end it there. I'll see you guys all. If we are able to go live, we'll see. Otherwise, I'll see you guys all for the post-match reaction. Shalom and peace.